Welcome back, everybody. Week 13.
First week, I just
13.
back.
Week 13, week 6 for us.
I hate betting. I hate.
Okay. So we had Kevin on last week, and I said we brought him on because he's either going to go 0-8 or 8-0, and he faded us the first 3 games, and I'm like, huge. This is going to be his 0-8 week, which it was. He went 1-7, but then we all rode the last 4. So combined,
Bad week.
it combined 10 and 25.
You three failed one of the fundamental rules of betting, which is always fade cap. Kevin's never made a correct bet in his entire lifetime.
We're joined hopefully by a better. I mean, you can't really be worse than Kevin. Jack Baker, updated records. Updated records, still in the lead.
Unbelievable.
By half a game. All of us were like even last week. Now 18, 22, and 2.
That's unbelievable that's leading.
And then Polick and I are tied at 18, 23, and 1. Baker's the most profitable of us at 0, 0, and 0.
Yeah.
All right, let's get right into it. First game on the slate. This one's juicy. New Orleans going to Atlanta at noon. And as everyone knows, when I like the games, I like to go first. When I don't like the games, I like to go last. It's a no-brainer for me. The Saints have so much to play for. I don't care what Atlanta did last week, and I don't care that I'm the Atlanta whisperer. It's just like the Niners. Never going to lose a Niners bet or a Falcons bet. Give me, except this week when I lose on the Niners bet. Give me New Orleans going into Atlanta -3. No questions asked. 3 points. I don't care if it's Taysom Hill. I don't care if it's Jameis Winston. I like them giving 3 to Atlanta. They got a lot to play for. The Falcons are done. I think there's going to be some points in this game too, but I'm not taking the over. So Saints for me. Arf, what you thinking, Doug?
Yeah, I mean, I take the Saints too. I'm not gonna lie, totally forgot Drew Brees was injured. Like that was, but
Taysom Hill's been all right.
Taysom Hill's been doing well. Honestly.
Yeah, not really though, dude.
He has.
No, he hasn't thrown a touchdown.
Yeah, who cares?
Like 3 or 4
like 4 touchdowns. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean,
his QBR, like his first week, was like 1.
I mean, he's the only player on that team that knows how to throw a 2-yard dump off to Kamara, which is their entire offense.
Seriously, I don't know why they don't do that all the time.
It's impossible to understand.
Yeah, I mean, the Saints are good. They're contenders apparently, so they should win.
They're 9-2. They're a great team. All right, Saints. Baker, let's hear it.
I mean, you know me. I'm the shadow government commissioner. Atlanta is the greatest football team unless they're anywhere near 500. They haven't gotten there yet. I like them to win 2 more games in a row. This one included. Taysom Hill's going to throw for like 4 interceptions. Famous Jameis is going to come in late though and try to save the day. I don't think it's going to be enough.
Man,
I do not think it'll be enough. I like the Falcons to win this one in a tight game.
All right, word. Wow, that was convincing. Ooh. I can't. Yeah. Polick, what do you on?
Well, I'm so lost in my head. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. And I bet on the Raiders last week to take down Atlanta in Atlanta in that game. That was my best bet actually, and that game was just brutal to even be a part of. But I don't know if Atlanta can do something like that 2 weeks in a row.
Agreed, dude.
And the Saints are a better team than the Raiders, and they have a better defense. So
yeah, didn't they hold the Falcons to like 2 points?
9 points.
I mean, to the viewing audience, let's look at the stats here. I mean, they haven't had a winning week yet. And I mean, what does that
Not
say
true.
that you haven't had a winning week in a while? What does that say that those 3 bet against me at 0-0, the best record in the group? I mean, my bet I might take the Falcons -6.
Dude, the Saints,
That's what we did week 1. We took the alternative line. Yeah.
The Saints beat the Falcons 2 weeks ago with Taysom Hill. By
2 weeks ago was a very different time for the Falcons.
Yeah, but
they
Atlanta's
theoretically could have come back into the picture.
Atlanta
No,
is
they're pretty on the brink of elimination now.
I mean,
The Falcons love
out of the
bad draft picks and love missing the playoffs, and they're going to do good at both this year.
I mean, yeah.
No,
All right. I shouldn't have led with that one because that's like one of my least favorite of the day. But whatever. We got Saints for the losing record team and Falcons for Bake. Next game on the slate, we got 3 noon games. They're juicy. We got the Indianapolis Colts heading into Houston. It was 3. Is it 2.5 now?
3.
Back to 3?
I had 3.
All right. Colts -3. Arf, I think I know where you're at, so why don't you kick it off?
Yeah, I took Colts -3. I really just think this is free money. Like, if I hate saying that, but I legitimately think Colts -3 against the Texans is free money. That's all.
I mean, the public
So
agrees.
I think it's a printing bet. But
All right, I'll get the conversation started. I love Houston like I've never loved a team in my life. I hate the Colts. I hate betting on the Colts. I hate the Colts. They screw me whether I bet on them or against them. So maybe fade me, but Houston looks great. With that new coach, what are they like 4-1 or something like that? Or they're hot. They're
really
home. Deshaun Watson is a beast. He has 115 QBR. I
the
think
Colts have to win. Like, you know what I mean?
yeah, but
Win this week.
I don't know.
I mean,
Houston,
I think the Texans might have less active receivers than Wisconsin against goddamn Northwestern. How many receivers they have left on that roster from the throw to?
yeah.
Well, Fuller did like
also the Texans
horse
haven't beat
trades.
the Texans haven't beat a good team yet.
Yeah.
They've beaten the Jags twice, the Patriots and the Lions.
And let this not be forgotten. The single best running back in the NFL returns this week off the COVID list. Jonathan Taylor
JT,
back
baby.
in action this week.
JT.
He's going to run for at least 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, I mean, I'm taking the Texans. It's partly because I think they're good with the new coach. I like Deshaun Watson. I hate Indy, but it's also because it's fade the public. I mean, the public loves Indianapolis, and I hate them. So Texans for me, Colts for Arf, Colts for Baker.
The public's due. The public is due. I think
Dude, the public's been hot.
No, they've been so
What are
cold.
you talking about?
They've been so cold.
Just because of the one Seattle. Dude, I faded the public on like all my picks and went 3-6. So the public was hot last week.
You are dumb if you don't think Vegas made so much money this past weekend.
Yeah, Vegas.
What was the other game? What was the other?
There was another one. It was
but dude, that's just 2 games.
It was Sunday night.
People were betting the Raiders too, right?
the Raiders were big. Let me look.
I mean, the public lost a lot of money this past
It was
the public made
Kansas
the worst
City,
bet in
Kansas City Rams.
spread history betting on that.
Bro, maybe.
Arizona, Kansas City Rams.
All right.
I don't remember the last.
Okay, I'm taking the Colts as well.
Public is not due. The public is never due, by the way, because
my Steelers spread against the Ravens was so money, by the way.
Oh, that was brutal.
All right, we got 2 3-1 picks. Looking for our first 50-50. Let's try. Oh, this one's juicy. This one is very juicy. We got the Browns at noon in Tennessee. 2 8-3 teams. Titans versus Browns are 8-3. That is dirty. What is it at now? I got 6.
It's not 5.5, but it might have moved.
I have 5.
I can't even see where. It's not even popping up on my book right now. Strange. I had 5.5. I saw 6 too, but regardless, doesn't change my opinion on the game. Polick, let's hear it. Where you at?
This is a really tough game because I still don't believe Cleveland's 8-3. Like I just won't believe it. And in my head, Tennessee is a way better team, but 5.5 is a lot of points. God, I don't know. Does Cleveland have anybody hurt?
Myles Garrett is iffy.
So Derrick Henry's going to run for a while, probably.
Dude, I can't find the game on my book. It's the only one that's not popping up. It's infuriating.
Oh,
come back to me. I really don't know what I want in this game. If somebody knows what they want.
All right, yeah, Baker, you know where you're at? Or is Baker down? Baker down now for the count. He's thinking really hard.
Frozen.
I'm frozen as shit.
There he is.
Here we go.
There he is.
All right, you know where you're at here, Baker, on Browns Titans.
I mean, I'm the most certain better you'll ever come across. Browns, I would take them even maybe. I love the Browns to win this game. Are you kidding me? After a blowout last week that the Tennessee, when's the last time we see Tennessee play 2 good games back to back? They might sneak out a victory, but I mean, they Kareem Hunt, Nick Chubb, run up the A gap. Let's play some Wisconsin football. Put 4 fullbacks in the backfield. Never let Baker Mayfield throw a pass. Run up the fucking pipe. It's gonna be a quiet one. I love getting 5.5.
Oh, I love it.
2 8-3 teams.
100%. Couldn't have said it better myself. I'm on the Browns huge. It might be like my biggest betting weekend of biggest betting Sunday of the year after the last. I had a huge recovery week. My Zandman's recovery week for the troop was delayed a week, and it was bigger than I could have imagined. So I might have to go huge. And I love the Browns. I mean, it's crazy that they're like plus 210 on the money line. which is extremely juicy. I just think the 5.5 is a lot safer. And somehow, if I'm not mistaken, the public is on Tennessee. So regardless of whether the public doesn't make any sense, I'm huge on the Browns. I think Arf, let's hear from our consistent loser.
Away team dogs. I have the Browns as well, which is weird.
Home dogs.
Oh wait, they're home.
No,
Baker, you're gonna learn, dude. Arf says
that's
dumbest
big.
shit. It is. It's
No,
crazy, dude. There's one.
Away dogs. I'm right.
If I could edit videos, dude, I cut it that one time where Polick and I were clowning him for not saying anything. He's just like, I like the Seahawks.
The saying is,
guys convinced, you know.
Yeah, let me tell. Are the Browns home or away?
They're away.
Or are they dogs?
Away.
Yes, but that's not the saying.
Away
Like
dogs. That's what I'm saying. I love the away dogs.
Yeah, but you were on Tennessee. You were loving Tennessee, dude.
They're not away dogs. They're home favorites. I'm saying I have the Browns.
Okay, I mean,
I don't understand.
I mean, listen. Let the man talk.
I don't know what I said that was so controversial, but apparently everything I say you guys get offended by.
God, man.
Here we go. All right, Polick.
I thought you were trying to do the saying because the saying is like home dogs.
No, I was just confused because what you were saying, because I thought you told me you were
Away
on
dogs are
Tennessee.
hot right now. Away dogs are hot. Away dogs against the spread are hot.
I'll be taking the Browns as well.
Let's go, baby.
But the reason I actually think this is going to be more of a game like where Tennessee goes up like
10.
12 or something, and then Browns come and score a touchdown because that has happened to me every game in the past 3 weeks.
All right, I love the Browns. I was just confused because I thought you had said you were on the Titans yesterday when we were just looking at the games.
Yeah, but
Arf just kind of flips a coin before this thing. It might honestly be better off.
I didn't.
Oh, way better.
I really thought, like, I was thinking in my head, like, the Titans were just so much better than the Browns because I really think the Browns are bad. But, like, giving the Browns keep it close. The Titans aren't that good at home, surprisingly. So, I don't know.
All right, there it is. Those are noon games. Heading to the 3:00 games. Baker started us off. The Rams laying 3, heading into Arizona. Who do you like?
All right, I'm a big proponent of the Rams alternating spread at wins.
Yeah.
So they for like 5 weeks in a row now, they've won and lost and won and lost. Big loss last week to 49ers. I like them to beat the Cardinals bad. The Cardinals have been looking bad, and the Rams need a win badly. Take the lead in the division. I like a big Rams win. I like a big Rams win. It's gonna be a hot take, I'm sure, because you guys really jerk off Kyler Murray.
No, I don't. I'm not a Kyler Murray guy.
He's look like shit.
Yeah,
he's going to continue to look like shit with Aaron Donald up his – Aaron Donald's like 7 feet taller than him, and Aaron Donald's a short defensive tackle. I mean, that D-line is going to terrorize Kyler Murray. It's going to be crazy.
I like this game.
Yeah. All right. Do you know where you're at, Polick, or do you want me to hit it?
It's a tough game. I do know.
Okay, go ahead.
Like I'm sticking with Baker here. Actually, I'm a big Rams guy. I love the Rams. I was actually shocked about their game last week, and they really showed like some actual heart in the second half. I don't think they got off to a bad start like they did against the 49ers, and I think they beat the Cardinals by a lot actually.
Okay. Arf, you know where you are? Or you want me to go?
You can go first. You can go first.
All right. I love the Cardinals. I mean, the Rams are
obviously. I told you.
It's not even Kyler Murray. It's the Rams can't play football unless they're in LA. It's insane.
That's fine.
I mean, they are a horrible away team. They squeaked out a suspect victory against the Bucs just because we bet on the Bucs. If we hadn't bet on the Bucs would have won by 40. The Rams are bad away. And as much as the Rams have to play for it, the Cardinals is damn near a playoff game. Like, they need to win this game. They're 7-5 if they win, 6-6 if they lose. So I think they're pulling out all the stops. They're getting 3 at home. My favorite. I'm all over the Cardinals here, and I love it. Board's crystal clear for me this week. Cardinals.
I got him at 2. I mean, if I can get him at 3, then I'll take for sure Cardinals. I had the Cardinals 2.5 originally too.
I have +3.
Biggest reason is because they're, like you said, the Rams are away. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't like that game.
I think big matchup to watch here. I mean, it really doesn't have to be said. How well will DeAndre Hopkins do against Jalen Ramsey? That's really, I feel like, what the game's going to come down to. Can the Cardinals block Donald? And can DeAndre Hopkins get 100 yards?
Hopkins is the best dude.
For the record, I'm like 0-6 betting on Rams games. So
nice.
Just like,
huge.
For the
You do it. It was just like the RG3 jersey on Thanksgiving.
Oh,
Do it. Okay, cool. Cardinals, Rams. Our first 2-2 split. Word. Another 3 o'clock game. Love this game. I mean, I don't love it as much as some other ones. We have Patriots. I had them at a pick 'em, and then I think they went down to -1.
Yeah, it was pick on my book for me.
Yeah, I pick them right now.
Okay, we got to see that game's not popping up for me either, dude. It's so weird. Pick 'em. New England in LA. Yeah, I mean, it's ugly.
Yeah, is Cam hurt? That's not questionable.
He sucks. I would be better with Bill Belichick's offense than Cam. It's insane. But I like I like this game. I mean, it's a good game. I think it's going to be good football. As good a football as you can ask for in week 13 when a team's 5-6 and a team's 3-8.
It might be really bad football.
Baker talking. Can anyone hear Baker?
Baker, you're mute.
No. He's like not mute.
Struggles. The struggles of the first week.
No. Yeah. I mean, look. Oh yeah. There. Can't hear you.
No, still cannot.
Oh, there you go.
No.
Wait. You're gonna type some obscenities in the chat. All right. We're going. Okay. Doesn't matter.
We back? Mike.
Oh yeah. I got you. Big. You looked like you were making some great points with the arm movement, and I was like, I wish I could hear it.
I mean,
I'll kick it off. I don't love this game. Actually, Arf, do you know where you are?
Yeah.
Okay, huge. So now I can probably factor in fading you into my decision making. So
Patriots. It's a must-win game for Bill Belichick. It's not a must-win game for the Chargers. I don't even know if the Patriots are going to try to make the playoffs, but if they do, they have to win this game. And I just think they're going to win the game. Chargers find a way to lose always.
Find a way to lose. All right. I'm not going to fade Arf. I love the Patriots. I mean, I don't know if they have playoff chances. Season could be over. Cam sucks, but Chargers are just losers. Patriots have. I love the Patriots. I think I am undefeated on Patriots bets this year. I love them. Had them against the Cardinals. Give me the Patriots to pick them here. It's nice to have a pick 'em game. Don't have to think about the spread. I'll take the Patriots away. Baker?
I mean, I think this is easy. The Chargers are allergic to winning football games, and they're a Bill Belichick-led team. I mean, I think Cam could play the same level of football he played last week, and they still win. I mean, I just Stephon Gilmore and those monsters on the Patriots defense. They might not give up a yard. I mean, I think this is gonna be. I think it's gonna be lower scoring than people think, and I think the Patriots are gonna sneak it out because Cam Newton can't throw a touchdown pass. But I mean, you can't bet the Chargers today. I mean,
yeah, you can't. Wait, dude, we actually have had Patriots on the slate the last 3 weeks. Ravens, remember they won, and then Texans. Pollock, we had the Texans, and then Cardinals too.
I mean, I've won 3 straight Patriots bets.
Yeah, so have I. I love them. I bet against them.
Well, I mean, that's all the convincing I need. I'll take the Patriots as well.
Oh no.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand how the Chargers are always like pick 'em or favorites or like against these good teams. Like they're probably one of the worst teams against the spread, in my opinion.
No, I think they actually. I think they were bad. I think that the last 2 weeks they missed against the spread with the Bills and.
Here, I can tell you right now. Who are we looking at? The Chargers.
Chargers.
Yeah, they're 5-6 against the spread. I mean.
So I mean, not good, but
I think they're like 5-3 though. And they lost.
Giants are.
really.
Pittsburgh and Miami are both 8-3. That's good.
But yeah, I'm on the Pats.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Another 4-0. That's 5 games. Usually we have 7, but the games this week just suck. So last, we could. Oh, dude, I don't. Little audible. Do we throw in Steelers and football team into the slate? Or I like that. That game's kind of juicy.
I'm afraid of that game.
That's my lock.
All right. Then
Yeah,
we're
leave it for lock.
Lock. Fine.
This slate, I don't care.
I mean, we can add it if you want, but
I mean, our records need to get better somehow. We got to have as many games.
sure, add it.
Stack the court. All right. 2 more games, both Monday afternoon tonight. We have the 4 p.m. game now. Steelers -7 hosting the football team. Let's sling it to Bethesda. Arf, tell us what we need to know.
I have no idea how the Steelers are 7-point favorites.
7.5.
Because I feel like they should be like 14-point favorites, but I'm hammering football team 100%. I'm like really confident about this bet. I really think that the football team is going to win the NFC East, and I really think that they're actually the best team in the NFC East, and it's a really emotional pick, so it's bad, but definitely emotional. But I just love it. I don't know why.
All right, I'll chop it up.
We're also good as fuck.
I'm taking the Steelers because they're 11-0 and they're playing the football team. I have a football team. I like betting on the football team this year. We've done pretty well, but Public's on the football team slightly, which is all I need because my logic just says Pittsburgh's going to win this game by 100. Even though, actually, you know what? It is kind of tough. Dude.
This is another one of those games where Washington could easily score in the last 2 minutes.
I think what I'm going to do is either team I take, I'm going to take the alternate spread because I feel like it's not going to be. It's like Pittsburgh wins this game by 21 or it's a nail biter sort of deal.
Pittsburgh could totally just score like 2 quick touchdowns and be like game over.
Okay, they have a great team. Pittsburgh. I'm taking the Steelers. It's 7 points. If it's 7.5, I might buy the point. Honestly, I never buy points, but give me the Steelers -7. Baker, are you with me?
I am going to bet on the team I think will win the Super Bowl this year. And of course, I'm talking about the greatest football team, the football team. Washington probably. I love me some football team, and man, do I think that 7.5 is juicy. That half point is disastrous for the Steelers. They play down to their competition against shitty teams all the time. I mean, when's the last time Big Ben play a good game against a bad football team? Like he's alert. He'll show up in the big ones, but this is not a big one for the Steelers. I mean, they could sit down and still win the AFC. I mean, I think Washington. I think Washington might be down by like 30 at halftime, but I don't think it matters. I think no Bud Dupree, Chase Young, like 14 sacks. I think Washington +7.5 is a crazy line. That half.
I mean,
game is awesome.
Baker, I'm not gonna lie. Big Ben plays really well. I mean, he lit up the Jags 2 weeks ago, and then 3 weeks ago he threw for 350 yards and 4 touchdowns against the Bengals. So.
I was literally just about to bring up the Bengals game. I had it up here, dude. 4 tutties, 340 yards.
It's a disgrace to football teams.
Who?
The Bengals and the Jags. They're not.
Yeah, you said Big Ben doesn't show up against bad teams.
Yeah. They're not bad teams. They're like D2 college teams.
Oh no, they're a bad team, not a D2 team.
They're a D2 team without
the
Joe.
The Jags are a D2 team.
Either way, I like the football team's defense. Alex Smith can play on one leg, doesn't matter. I'm not betting. I'm saying if I choose, especially at 7.5. 7, it's a little closer for me. At 7.5, I think you have to go the football team.
I can't let my past blunders of taking a -6, -7 team affect me here. I'm taking the Steelers. They're a way better team than the football team. They're like a way better team than anybody in the league. I didn't believe they were a good team until I watched them the last
Chiefs are by far the
Chiefs
are the best team in the NFL.
I love the Chiefs. The Chiefs are great.
Dude, you know Mahomes? Baker, this is gonna blow your mind. Mahomes is -500 to win the MVP.
I still like Russ.
No, Rodgers is the good one.
I mean, I think Russ makes some big plays down the stretch, going to change people's minds. That's
trash past 3 weeks.
I'm so over.
All right, Steelers. Let's get going. Let's get going.
Yeah,
we got
let's move.
last game on the slate, Game 7. This one is insane. Monday night, Bills going into the Niners, San Francisco. San Francisco specialist and resident Baker, tell us how to lose money.
I mean, do I even have to say it? The 49ers are the kings of the trap bet. Every one of their sisters running like, oh, the Bills +1. They're getting points against the battered 49ers. Does not matter. We are the kings of the trap bet. Coming to Santa Clara, we might win by 15 points. Nick Mullins is the second coming of Jesus. I mean, we're going to the playoffs. We might be like we might win the NFC. We might win the NFC West. We're gonna repeat, go back to the Super Bowl. Nick Mullins, the new Nick Foles, is gonna take us to the Super Bowl, win the whole goddamn thing. Let's go 49ers. We don't need a defensive line. Who cares? I like us -5.
All right, I'm taking the Bills because I'm not an idiot.
Yeah.
Bills plus, I mean, I'll probably just bet money line. Hopefully it's even money or something. The Bills are going to win by 30 because they have something to play for. It's because Josh Allen's
a playoff team. They win this week.
What are you talking? What?
They are.
In the hunt, dude.
Yeah,
Big hunt.
Fourth in the NFC West.
And they're a playoff
versus
crazy.
Every NFC. I've said this the whole season. Every NFC West team is going to make the playoffs this year.
Give me
stand by that.
Give me the last decade. I wonder the record of the first team in the AFC East versus the worst team in the NFC West. It could be like 55-0. I mean, I'm taking the Bills. I mean, usually it's the Patriots, but give me the Bills. No questions asked. If I lose, I lose. I'm not going to take the Niners because of like nonsense. Like obviously the Niners are going to win by 10, but I'm not going to take the Niners because I can't justify it. Just give me the Bills because they're 8-3.
That's the thing. You're thinking too much. We are the king of the trap.
Oh boy. 10-minute countdown. That's juicy. All right, Bills. Polick, what are you on?
Simple Bills. Love them.
Bills.
Every week.
Bills.
I mean, I eat that up.
Bills.
Yeah.
I eat that up.
It doesn't bode well for us guys. I mean, that's a classic. We're 3-0, and so we go 0-3, and now Baker's there to scoop up our money. All right. I hope not. Final 10 minutes. That gives us, or 9 minutes. We got our locks of the week coming up.
Okay.
RF, you probably need a minute because we stole your lock of the week on the football team, right?
Yeah.
Baker, do you have your lock?
Yes, sir.
All right, rip it.
I think this is insane. I talked about it earlier. It's part of one of our games. Colts Texans hammer the under 51. Deshaun Watson has nobody to throw to. Phillip Rivers is 76. Jonathan Taylor is going to run for 3 touchdowns. I don't think they get to 45. I mean, I truly don't understand that number at all.
I have it at 50 and a half.
The Colts are like one of the top 5 defenses in the NFL, just had the worst performance of the year of any defense ever. I think they have a huge comeback week. They're going to terrorize the backfield. Deshaun Watson is going to get sacked like 37 times because the Texans don't block. I truly do not understand the line. I think it's way overvalued. Awesome. Great.
I'll probably ride with that on you. I like that. All right. I'll keep in trending with that over under locks because we haven't had a lot of them. Lock of the week for me is it's nonsense. It goes against everything we've learned the last 3 years. But I'm going to unload on the Bears Lions over. I mean, it is 45, okay, which is it's just first of all, 45 is not a lot of points. Okay, number 2, the Bears defense could not have shown completely exposed. Okay, Matthew Stafford, obviously no Aaron Rodgers, but the same. I mean, he can recognize the defense just as well, and he can exploit it just as well. I mean, the Lions. I mean, what was the final score week 1? I wonder if that hit 45. My logic says yeah. I mean, week 1 was 50.
I think it was like 23-17 or something.
No,
like that.
27-23. I mean, and a missed touchdown late that could have sent it over. Matthew Stafford knows how to score against the Bears. Matthew Stafford knows how to score. And let me just follow it up. Bears defense looked worse. Obviously, they could come back and play well, but you only need to score 21 because Bears could win this game. And let me tell you why. I mean, the Bears suck at football. It's insane. They were the worst 5-1 team. As much as we joked about the records this year, we like when the Falcons were 1-5, we're like they're the best 1-5 ever. Like the Falcons, which we were right about maybe, but the Bears could have been the worst 5-1 team ever. So the only thing I'm going to say is their offense probably looks better than it had all year last game, and Mitch made a horrible throw downfield. They were driving, they were completing 15-yard passes way more consistently than we've ever seen. I think Mitch can score against the Detroit Lions. We saw, I mean, both teams can make mistakes in their own territory too, which can lead to quick touchdowns. It's 45 points. I mean, yeah, we could have one of those classic Bears 17-10 games, but give me the over 45. Yeah, I mean, I'm not betting the under 45 with the Bears and Lions defense looking like how they look. So over 45 Bears Lions. Polick, you know where you're at?
Yeah. Well, actually, I do have a question before I make my pick. Are there any of the Denver quarterbacks coming back?
Yeah, Drew Lock starting.
Drew Lock starting? Okay, then I don't have my pick.
We're gonna take Chiefs -14.
Yeah, I was, dude. If that was without the quarterback again, I would have taken Chiefs minus like 30.
Yeah. All right.
Chiefs love to beat teams by like. Chiefs are one team that love to beat teams by like 20.
Honestly,
points.
I'm probably gonna take Dolphins spread. I think I have it at 10.5 right now, but Dolphins is a must-win game. I mean, I'm really hoping Fitzpatrick's going to start because I'm going to like my bet a lot more.
Dude, I have Dolphins at -11 right now.
Wow.
The Bengals are so bad. Like
they are.
Yeah. Okay. We'll throw you a ball. Give you Dolphins -10.5. Miami I like that pick. They're the best against the spread team with the Steelers this year. So. Which should tell you something about bad. If Pittsburgh's covering
this though, that probably means to hammer Bengals this week.
I mean, maybe. I wonder what the Bengals. My son says Cincinnati's probably good against the spread. Yeah, Cincinnati's 7-4 against the spread.
Yeah,
Part
that's
of
just
it's
Joe
Joe
Burrow,
Burrow,
though.
though.
All right, Pollock, wrap it up.
All right. You know what? I'm going to stick with my pick, Kansas City minus 13.5. I don't know. I mean, I love Kansas City. I said before that I think Pittsburgh's the best team in the league. I forgot about Kansas City when I said that. Kansas City is obviously the best team in the league.
Yeah.
They will continue to be. I mean, nobody's going to stop Mahomes, Kelsey, and Hill. Like, nobody can stop them. And I know Denver's not going to. And Denver offense, even with Drew Lock, is still just disgraceful. So I think Kansas City's going to win this one by a lot.
I'm with that. Kind of. I mean, I'm not going to bet on it. That wraps the slate up. Oh, the one tender thing is I might put $450 in the Packers to win 100. Because, like, I mean, the Eagles are not going to win in Green Bay. But we have our picks. Quick recap. Saints, Falcons, Xanar from Pollock on the Saints, Baker riding solo on the Falcons. Then we go to the Colts, Texans. Arf, Pollock, and Baker all on the Colts. I'm riding solo on the Texans. We're a sweep on the Browns. Me and Arf taking the Cardinals against Pollock and Baker's Rams. Sweep on the Patriots. Then we're 50-50, Pollock and I on the Steelers, Arf and Baker on the football team. 3-0 on the Bills. So that's an obvious loss with Baker taking the Niners to make it 3-1. And our locks are over 45 in the Bears game.
Under 51 for the Colts.
Under 51 Colts Texans. Dolphins minus 10.5 and Chiefs minus 13.5. That wraps it up. I mean, we need a magical. All the 3-1s and 4-0s need to win. We'll crawl our way back to 500 if it's the last thing we do. That was week 13, week 6 for us. Yeah, dilly.
Dilly. Remember to buy low and sell high. We're low right now, so ride with us.
I mean, the real lock of the week is Wisconsin in an hour.
Yeah. We'll see. That'll start us off. All right.
All right, boys.
Bye-bye.
All right.